So what I am curious about is you did talk about something before we got started, and I think this is really important. This may end up becoming a clip on the Cavecast, but red flags and green flags when it comes to auditioning and just like, all that. Like, take me through that like in explicit detail. If somebody is searching on YouTube, whether they know who either of us are or not, clearly you have the pedigree to be able to speak on this because you've experienced it. So what are some red flags and green flags when it comes to auditioning? Just lay it on me.
I'm going to start by saying I used to be a walking red flag, or a talking red flag. I did these, and you don't want to do these. So 1, don't make your own demo. I made my first demo. I had it recorded with my very first coach, and I was so proud of it, and it will never see the light of day. I don't know how, but it got me one agent.
Oh my God.
But like, I'm not signed with them. I'm freelancing with them. She was like, okay, so this is not a great demo, but I can kind of hear your talent in it. So I'm going to give you a tester. So I've been receiving auditions, but I haven't booked any with them. But I'm not signed with them. So I'm signed with a new one, but don't make your own demo. 2, just because you're talented doesn't mean you'll be good at it. Don't think that simply because you have a nice voice or because you can do impressions that you could do this. Yes, there's the announcer voice of, I'm going to be getting on here and telling you exactly what you need to buy. But no one wants that now. They want what's called like the real people, the conversational voice, how I'm talking to you right now. Hi, guys, this is what you want to buy, and this is why you want to buy it. They don't want to hear you announcing. So assume that everything that you know about voice acting is wrong. 3, you are not the best person in the room. You might be, but don't act like it. Nobody wants one of those. I met this guy the other day at karaoke who, in a nutshell, told me that it was not fair that he wasn't discovered yet because he knows that he's talented. And when I said, you should take some workshops and classes, he's like, why would I spend money when I know that I'm already perfect for it? Next red flag.
He used the P word. The P word. Huh? He used the P word. He's perfect. He's perfect. Oh my God.
I am still taking classes. Some of the biggest names I know still take classes.
Yeah.
Tish Hicks at the VO Dojo has a group of people that top name people that she meets with, I think, once a week, and they just read copy with each other, and then they give each other feedback, and they make each other better. It's like working out. Even bodybuilders still go to the gym and watch what they eat, even if they've gotten there.
Right.
Getting there is part of the journey, but then once you're there, you got to stay there. You got to keep your game fresh. So someone who isn't taking workshops, they aren't taking classes, they aren't listening to podcasts, they aren't learning or growing because they don't want to invest in it. It's the same way of someone saying, I'm a baker, but I don't want to get a bakery, and I don't want to pay for equipment, and I don't want to pay for the ingredients. Why doesn't someone just give me all the stuff I need so that I could do it because I'm great? I'm like, yeah.
I think that's probably one of, like, that to me right there shows me that people like that just, they're not going to make it. Right. I think that in a way I'm thankful, and it makes me hope that they never do, because that's not how it should be. It should be a dedication. It should be something that you do want to form for yourself and that you want to become better. That shocks me that that's just not a process that people have in their minds. That's just, and again, the P word, like, no, like, you are, trust me, like, whether you believe in a God or not, you are not perfect. Like, trust me, that is not how it goes. Like, so.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
those are the ones that are easier to make, but you got to be a certain proud mindset to do that. The ones that are simple to make, and you don't have to be proud to do it. They're just things that people will do. Would be, I just have one on my mind. I just lost it. Would be saying, I could do anything. I do, and we'll talk about it later. It was one of the questions about my versatility.
Yes.
But in the beginning, and I've talked to people who are like this, I can do all of it. I could do commercials, narration, e-learning, promotion, announcer, audiobooks, video games, animations, whatever you want, old, young, male, female, I could do it all. I'm like, no. It's like going into a cheesecake factory. I mean, it's palatable. It's enjoyable. But that menu is so big. I would rather go to a restaurant that has 5 things that they really excel at. Those are the top-notch restaurants. Those are the ones that you're paying big bucks for because they know what they're good at and they've worked on it. Don't be a cheesecake factory.
I think that's
go
actually
to Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah,
cheesecake.
Let's see. That's T-shirt Worthy. Don't be a Cheesecake Factory. That's awesome.
I'm not a Cheesecake Factory voice actor.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So that's one that I would say that a lot of people tend to make, and I always warn them away from that. Some of the green flags, the positives, are being prepared. If you're going into an audition and people are going to see your face, like not even an audition, a workshop, dress for it.
Yeah.
I have seen people take workshops on their phone from their car, or they have backlighting and you can't see their face and they're one blank shadow.
Oh, God, no.
Especially if there's a director or producer in that room, like a casting director, you want them to see you. You want them to know you. I dressed like this for a workshop, and I remember it was with 3 big agents, and all 3 of the agents were like, hey, KRISTYNA, right? You look really nice. Like, this is what I want to see when I come into an audition or an interview.
Wow.
You look the part. So how you look does kind of matter. So green flags, dress nice. Another green flag, learn how to follow direction. You don't want to be that person if they say, do it like this, and you do it the exact same way 3 times. So being able to follow direction is a green flag. And just having fun. They want you to be the right person. They want you. They don't go in there thinking, oh, no, we're going to have to see this person in the callback. Here we go. No, they're like, okay, we're excited. They're there to get to know you. They know you're talented. They heard your audition and they liked it. So if you're in a callback, it's because they want to get to know who you are.
Yeah.
So be memorable. And
That's awesome.
Don't tell anybody it's your first job. Even if it is. The fake it till you make it is so real in this industry that right from the get-go, if you go in there, don't go in being like, I'm hot stuff, but definitely do go in being like, I have a lot to offer and I'm going to be good.
Yeah, I think that, again, it comes to that arrogance thing where it's especially the fake it till you make it thing is that I think I said this on the previous podcast, but it's that whole Rob Zombie mentality when he's like, I feel like my entire life was I could have gotten hit by that car. I just didn't. So it's like, that it's just like, making everything work in your advantage, as much as you can.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's insane to me because I think that when people go into auditions is that, I mean, it has to be one of the most nerve-wracking things that you ever do as a human being is like, am I good enough? Like, am I what they're looking for? And I don't know, like, what are some tips that you would give to some people that would help them either to calm themselves down or to help them focus? Or is there anything that you do before you go into an audition that helps you?
My favorite thing, and I live by this, audition as if it's yours and walk away as if it's not.
Oh, wow.
Before I go into the audition, it's my role. I already got it. They've already cast me for it. I'm just reminding them why. And then when you go, wipe it off your shoulders, forget it exists, and go to the next one and do the same thing over again. Yeah. Because if you keep thinking about it like, am I going to get it? I don't know. I'm super nervous. Then you're going to be working yourself into a fever. And then you're going to stress about it after.
Yeah.
Don't even think about it. If you assume you're not going to get it, then if you get it, you're surprised.
Yeah.
And if you think you're going to get it, but you don't, you'll be disappointed. And it helps you not be disappointed as much. Stretch it out. Breathe. Take some time to just be yourself before you get into the studio. And then when you get in the studio, find out what you love about it. I'm ADHD. My brain is constantly all over the place. High stress, high anxiety, but I get in here. And I remember the first time I dropped the flap of my studio, and it has such low sound. My brain was like, can you hear that silence?
Yeah.
And something in me just aligned. So find your happy place within it. Put something in here that makes you happy. This is something that makes me happy. This goes on when I'm recording and it goes off when I'm not.
Oh, wow.
It's something that helps me jump into my character.
Yeah.
But I'm also just being me. So, yeah, find something about your studio or your space that makes you happy. Even if you're in a closet full of clothes and you don't have a buildup like this, that's fine. That's how most people start.
Yeah.
Do something to it. Bring in your favorite lamp. Put up a string light.
Yeah.
A little glowing unicorn. Something that makes you feel like, okay, I'm a voice actor right now.